So this one's interesting right now, and Clemens, this might solve a little bit of your issue. I don't know if maybe I'm getting this because I'm in the US, but first issue right now, and I'm gonna refresh it and see if something pops up, but this might be something that Ryan can speak to better on the technical side, but nothing's, nothing's appearing right here. It's not even a technical issue, is it? This might be a design choice. Nothing's
it's a scroll animation.
Yep. I would put more than just the Bugatti logo here, right? Like give them a reason or give them some sort of indication that there's more. Because for me, I thought that this was an error, right? That's what I was actually getting at first before I started scrolling. And I noticed this little scroll thing right here. I think a lot of people probably won't notice that. Yeah. So exactly. Sometimes it's just different devices. I see Clemens is typing in here and he said, wow, it does not look like that for me. I can make my screen a little smaller because this is a huge screen that I'm sharing, but even here, this is probably pretty normal sized, and just some sort of indication that I should scroll is going to go a long way. So then I start scrolling. All right, I see the watch. I see the car in the background. I see the watch again. Okay. I think right off the bat, if you're sending paid traffic here, having this kind of heavy of like a brand design experience it does load above the fold for me. Okay, that's good, Brian. Having this heavy of a brand experience might actually be more detrimental than helpful, because if people are seeing ads and they're getting context before they hit this page, and scrolling through, I guess if other people aren't getting that, then that's great. But scrolling through here, when all I want to know is what am I buying? What is great about it? Can I look at it? Can I feel it? Because this is clearly going to be some sort of luxury product. If I have to work this hard to get there, that actually might hurt you more than help you right off the bat. So I would say start with a little bit less animation if you can, kind of peel that back a bit. Once you're here, then this is great, right? Now I really know, okay, these are what I'm looking at. This is what I'm considering purchasing. From here, instead of hiding information behind learn more, you need to direct me. So as a consumer, okay, they both look great. I might have a preference as to which one I like better, but there might be other considerations that I have to make a decision. So one says Super Sport, one says Lenoir. Okay, if I know that means, the black one, then it's not really telling me much about the features. It's not really telling me much about what it does. So instead of hiding everything behind learn more, try to expose a little bit more information there. Same thing for all of these. I'm going to switch over to mobile. So I'm going to assume that's where most of your traffic is, but that's as I build it up. Okay, so same thing though, right? I have to go through the scroll animation. It's taking me a little while. Getting more of an intro into the brand and what you guys do best is going to help a lot. And then as I scroll, getting an idea for what each of these watches does or what it might provide me to help me make a decision is also going to go along. The world's most luxurious smartwatch, incredible. Put this at the top, right? That really cues up my experience. That cues up what I'm looking for. That gives me context into, all right, what's happening next and what should I be considering for purchase. And then you can show those I think there's 4 watches. Give me a couple bullet points, what's great about each or what's unique about each one. So I can start, the features are the same for all of them. Great, then put that maybe in the title, right? So like one watch, 4 bezels. Maybe I'm not a watch guy, clearly, but maybe other people don't know what that means either. I have no idea what a bezel, I don't know if I'm saying that right or not. I don't know what that is, but maybe one watch, 4 great designs, easy. Right, so that just make it really idiot-proof for people like me. There might be other idiots out there, maybe not, but that's typically a good rule of thumb for CRO. So as you go down, and then you can also talk about in the bullet points, talk about the design, right? Sleek, blue highlights or accents, full black design to blah blah blah. Think about those things. Then we come down here. Here's some of the features. Great. Water resistance, up to 15 days battery life. So all the things that people really care about. Sapphire glass, if I'm not mistaken, my fiance is a big watch guy. And sapphire glass, what he loves about it is that it doesn't scratch. So maybe even kind of expanding on some of these benefits a little bit more would be helpful. that's just something to test. I don't think that it's an absolute requirement. Here, this background, I think that you have a beautiful watch, right? And it's kind of hidden behind this right now. Like you can't really make it out. The text is on top of it. I would love to use this kind of negative space here to broadcast and highlight and showcase these beautiful watches. So use this experience here. Learn more. I guess I don't really know what happens if I click this button, right? Am I going to go to a specific watch? Am I going to go to a page that is just filled with content? Is this going to take me to a purchasing page? So getting more specific of what you want them to do with these CTAs and what will happen if they click, that should help you. I think this is, again, I think like you have incredible brand design. And this might be one of those points where it's going to make a little bit of sense to kind of differentiate the way that you approach your organic and kind of overarching marketing and acquisition to your landing page funnels. So this is a landing page where people are coming to, I guess I don't know that right now. I should check the URL. It is. Okay, so this is a landing page, it seems like. So with a landing page experience, all this brand design, remember that they're coming in from an ad experience. So they're coming in from scrolling or they're coming in from doing something else. So instead of filling it with more empty space that you would maybe on the regular site, I wouldn't do that on a landing page. You kind of want to get those key points in front of them because they're kind of on a mission, right? They were already doing something. They need to see, is this worth my time? Should I consider buying this? Is this something that I actually want or might come back to if I'm not going to buy it right now? Okay, great. I'm either going to buy or I'm out. So think about that as you're kind of filling the page with info. This is very cool. This I would have way higher on the page, showing that you can customize them. Amazing, right? I had no idea. And most people are not going to scroll this far at this stage. This is a very cool feature. So put that higher up. Great. So instead of even having the list of bullet points that you had before, you're showing them again here. This is way stronger. So 100 meters water resistance, amazing. Sapphire glass, there you go. So these are the same things, but this is giving me kind of the expanded benefit. So it's giving me the outcome, which is what I get if I use it. I love this. I think this is much stronger. I would get rid of the section at the top and just replace it with this. I don't think you need a picture necessarily of this like warranty card here. I think you can either get away with just having a 5-year international warranty and then maybe another image of the watch or maybe all 4 watches so they can again just see the products that they're considering. Maybe even try some lifestyle photography, people actually wearing it, that type of thing. I think that helps a lot. It makes them, your whole goal is to make them feel like they're looking at, feeling, using the product. So that could help you. I don't think the card does much for you. Same thing with learn more, same thing with kind of this negative space. I think this is fine. I think this is like, again, this is a branding element, but I think it works. Trying to get across the value of style. I think that's good too. See, I think a lot of these things can go higher up on the page. Like this is great. This makes you feel like you're using the product. I would put this really high up instead of way down here. App dashboard, this almost feels like an afterthought. Maybe it is an afterthought, like maybe this isn't as important, but if it is something that's important, I would start sprinkling this in higher up, right? Because if this is a key selling point, if a lot of your users and customers talk about liking the app, then I would bring that up much higher in the page, because otherwise a lot of people aren't going to see this. And if this is something that is important to people, you want to make that, even if you don't show this exact section, you want to add that to like the list of features, you want to add that somewhere in there so they can get excited about it and they can come find it, even if it's further down. FAQ is fine. I would, if you can, just make them collapsible so they're not, expanding the page more than they have to, and kind of add a little bit more, like just decision and analysis paralysis. I don't want to read that block of text. And then, like always, I would test, keeping the footer, getting rid of the footer. Same thing with the menu on this page.